So we're going to show you some fun stuff today. We're going back to our favorite jeweler, Peter Marco. He has the most insane, and I mean insane, watches in inventory at the moment, and we're going to have a look at them. So let's go visit Peter. And Peter's teeth. Hi, how are you?
What's going on, man?
Peter's expecting us.
Oh, I'm sure. Come on in.
How are you doing?
I'm doing good.
I love your hair. Thank you.
Hey!
There he is.
How are you?
I am great. How are you?
Brother?
Hey, good to see you.
Everything good?
Everything's fantastic.
Yeah, good, good.
I see
Hey,
you're
how you doing?
expecting us.
You know, I don't like to keep you waiting. You ask me something, I get it ready.
Oh my God, look at that. Look at that. Guys, we have a treat for you. So these are all amazing pieces. They're all aftermarket, blinged out.
Yeah.
Rolexes, APs. Let's go through them. Let's see what you've got.
Yeah, we got a Rolex, AP, some crazy Hublots.
Frank Muller, I see.
Yeah.
Cartier.
Some beautiful Patek's.
Even a Vacheron, I see. Shall we start with the big ones, or should we start with the...
Start with the rare ones.
The rare ones.
Yeah.
Well, this is crazy right here. This is absolutely, I've never seen, this is a 44, isn't it?
44 solid white gold. Heavy is heavy. It's really heavy.
It is heavy.
Just
Look at
done
that.
beautifully.
All baguettes.
Yeah. Look
Can
how
you see?
white they are.
Okay, so correct me if I'm wrong. If you were to buy this factory original from AP, it's about $2 million, right? Something like that?
Yeah.
How much is this?
Sell it for like 250.
Well,
250,000.
that's like 10% of what you'd have to pay if you bought it factory original.
Yeah.
And you can't tell the difference.
No. The
That
workmanship is spectacular.
Absolutely insane. I have to try it on. Can I try it on?
Sure.
Are there companies that specifically just do this kind of thing? Like, are there known companies? So could you go to a company to get one of these watches iced out and it has kudos because it comes from that company, or does it go to an individual jeweler each time?
That's a great question. I don't know the answer to that.
You really need someone who specializes in this. It's
How do I look? Sorry.
No, it's fabulous.
Isn't that amazing?
Well, we might see his black card today. Maybe we'll see his black card today.
Bring it.
It's gorgeous. Absolutely gorgeous. So to answer Adam's question,
you have to go to someone who specializes in this. You know, the work is just ridiculous. The average jeweler, the average store cannot put this together. It's really specialized. You see, we're in a circular motion here, right? And these baguettes are square, they're ashers, they're elongated. So they have to be cut on an angle on the inside and the outside to make this turn.
this is beautiful. I mean, look, even down the side of the band, you see how beautifully that's done?
And if someone puts that on and says, oh, it's a little big for my wrist, then I say, all right, here's the 42 millimeter.
You never, and I mean never, see a selection like this anywhere. This is insanity.
Yeah.
Now, 2 millimeters is all it is in difference, but when you look at those two watches next to each other, it's a massive difference. I don't know if it will show on camera that way, but massive, massive difference. So how much is the 42 compared to the 44?
It's about a $50,000 difference.
$50,000.
Yeah.
And I think, you know, on the right wrist, on the smaller wrist, this would look the same as the 44,
Absolutely.
and on the bigger guy, yeah.
Absolutely.
Amazing.
And then somebody comes along and says, you know, too much bling, the bracelet, it's too flashy. So then we bring the same watch out on a strap.
But of course we do.
Yeah. And if you notice, I didn't take one of these and switch the strap.
You didn't?
I have one. So I'll take those.
Yes, please.
Done beautifully.
That is gorgeous. And also I'm noticing inside this one, there's, is it black onyx on the hour markers?
It is.
How pretty. And this is a half case. So how much is this one?
This one I would do for about 125,000.
Even the back on the buckle is done in the baguettes. 125,000?
Yeah.
So again, this watch would be close to $1 million. AP, correct?
I think so. Yeah, it's definitely more than 125,000.
No question
Yeah.
about it. Wow, that's insane. Well, look at all these other goodies you've got.
Yeah.
Let's see. Adam, what would you pick if you were to pick a watch for yourself? You would pick that one.
I think so.
Rainbow.
Or this one, this blue face. is
May I
amazing.
take this out?
Yes, please.
Okay, let's check
Make
it out.
yourself at home.
I don't want to knock anything down. What a great display.
Thank you.
Okay.
Powerful.
It's like something you never see. Okay, I'll pop that back. Even this one's pretty with the face, look. With it.
Love it.
So there you go, Adam. Has a wrapping on it, so it won't sparkle as much as it would without the plastic. So again, this is aftermarket. Rolex Daytona. Is this steel or it's steel, right?
Steel, all multicolored sapphires.
So how much would that be?
You know, there's so many, it's hard to remember them all. This one I would do for about 25,000.
Really?
Yeah, it's a great looking
That's a great looking watch for $25,000.
Yeah, that's a great looking watch.
I can see you wearing this watch.
Yeah.
I'm shocked that you said rainbow though, because I just don't see. Having said that, today, if you guys could see Adam's outfit,
Well, there's a mirror
there
there.
it is. He's wearing a pink jacket with flowers on it.
Yeah.
This is the guy that only wears black. Yeah, I think a rainbow's appropriate.
There you go.
What a great looking piece.
And then if someone says, I don't want white, I want rose, I would
No,
pull out the rose.
I actually might buy this off you.
So I told you we'd get the black card today.
I really do like this watch. I might just have to buy it. What do you think?
Whether the card works today or doesn't work, I
Nah,
don't
it's
know,
not
but we'll
gonna
get the
work.
card. Yeah.
Well, guess what? If it doesn't work, I'll borrow yours. I'll buy a watch from Peter with his own card.
Okay.
That's a spectacular piece. Now, this piece, I know for a fact, if this was factory original, they're currently selling somewhere in the region of $350,000 to $400,000.
It's crazy.
It's insane.
It's ridiculous.
Because
Yeah.
the list was about $370, I think.
Yeah.
And they've gone nuts. So how much is this one? I shouldn't have said I'm interested, should I?
So from 370, I would do this for 60.
For me?
60.
Whisper. 60,000. He said 60,000. It didn't change. I'm putting it back. I was hoping for a bit more love than that, but you know, what can I tell you?
Listen,
Gorgeous
we'll see what
piece.
happens after dinner.
Yeah, there you go. There you go. Gorgeous piece. And quite honestly, you can't tell that's not factory. It looks so good.
There's another one on a strap.
See, now it's interesting. I know it's exactly the same size. It looks smaller, doesn't it?
It does.
I know it's not, but it looks smaller. And how much is this one?
This one we would do for, well, this one has the diamonds here, so I do this for like 30,000.
See, that sounds like a great buy, right? If he does that one for 30,000, I'll take it.
Me too.
It's a beautiful piece. Okay, where do you want to go, Adam? Pick one.
Somewhere around. What's this one?
This is a steel and gold, I think. Steel and gold.
Is this the same as the one with the blue face that we saw over here? This one?
No.
No.
No. So this is.
But it has the Arabic numbers, right?
But this is what they call a Jubilee band. This one is an oyster band. You see how this has flat links? This has the three split links. This is called a Jubilee
I
band.
learned something new every
Is
day.
that correct?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
Yeah.
so the outside portions of this band are steel, and the center portions are 18 karat gold. And again, this is full pavé. And how much is it? So everything's in code here, you know. So you look at 5,000 numbers and
So it'd be 30,000.
30,000.
It's a lot of
It's a
diamond.
lot of watch for $30,000.
It is.
And can you explain the Arabic numbers?
No. Explain the Arabic numbers. Well, I guess if you're
Explain the
from the
Arabic
Middle
numbers.
East, instead of having 1, 2, 3,
I didn't know if it was because do I only see that on a Rolex?
I can explain Roman numerals.
Okay.
The ones and X's and
Yeah.
V's and all of those.
But what I
things.
mean is this just Rolex that does this, or do other brands also do?
I think with a custom dial, any brand can do it, but I've only seen
I
it
agree
with
with you.
Rolexes.
With the Rolexes, yeah.
Predominantly with Rolexes.
And they're in color. So this is green.
It's
We
amazing.
make them in red. They're all enameled. So we make them in red, black, blue, green.
So
Really,
theoretically, if somebody wanted the numbers in a rainbow format, you
absolutely.
could do
Yeah,
that for
yeah,
them, right?
Yeah.
Incredible. I'm
I
going to pop
forgot
it.
to show you before, we had his and hers in this.
Incredible.
I showed you this before.
You did.
And now I realized we have the 44.
So the 44,
Yeah.
again, beautiful, and it's the half case. How much is this one?
This would be about 140.
And this one?
125.
So for $15,000, you get 2 more millimeters.
Yeah.
Some guys would pay that, right?
In your case, that's a lot.
Yeah. I'm leaving. Incredible. Okay, so I'm taking this one because we'll come to that one.
What is that
It's a
thing?
Frank Muller. But let me explain this one now. This particular watch, it's a GMT2. And I have this watch. I'm not wearing it today. I'm wearing something different today. I have this watch in white gold from the factory. And it's about $135,000, $140,000. And I swear to you, other than this is yellow and mine is white, they look identical and they feel identical. Tell me how much and then I'm going to be very upset.
Is that an oyster band?
It's on an oyster band. That's very
See,
good.
I'm learning.
Yeah, you learn.
140?
Thanks.
Yeah, that's the list price of the factory one.
Ouch.
How much?
50.
Oh, that hurts. Because you really can't tell the difference. I mean, what a great look.
In fact,
for
I'm pretty
less than
sure
half.
this one is one of my favourite watches that you own. Your one.
You like that? I know
Yes.
you do. I know you do.
Every time I see you wearing it, I'm like,
But imagine you can buy it for less than half of the actual Rolex factory price and it looks identical.
Right.
Diamond is diamond, right?
Correct.
And the quality of these diamonds is probably as good, if not
Equivalent.
better,
Yeah.
right? Beautiful. And something I've never seen you have before, I'm seeing right now, is these engraved watches.
Isn't that cool?
It is. It's
Yeah.
incredibly cool.
For the special client that wants something different, but look at this work. Just done beautifully.
Do you like that, Adam?
I do. Well, you know my favourite watch in all of Beverly Hills.
The AP with that on it, right?
Yeah.
So how much is this? And is there a specific artist that creates that? How is that done?
There is. This is 20,000.
And it has a stone bezel, right?
Black diamond and white diamond bezel. Yeah. So where compared to something like this, which is going to be less money because the bezel's very valuable, this is about 17,000.
So how do they actually do this? Is it a machine or is
No,
it
it's
done by
all hand
hand?
engraved.
Really?
Guy sits there and hand does it. Yeah.
How long does it take to
Yeah.
do that?
Weeks, especially this one. You can see how much detail you have here.
It's amazing.
Yeah.
And now I'm noticing this. I'm taking this one off, sorry.
Yeah.
Because going back to what I was saying, these are very tight. I don't want to... scared. Okay, I want to get this one. Okay. So this is exactly the same as mine, except I'm feeling the weight of this. This is steel.
It is steel.
Yeah. And mine is gold, but it looks the same, and if it's on your wrist, nobody would ever know.
So we went from 140
Right.
to 50,
Right.
and now we are at 20.
For real.
For real.
And if you were to put your watch and that one side by side,
There's little differences. So the dial on mine is slightly different because on the white gold one, the dial has a slightly different texture, but you'd have to be an absolute Rolex enthusiast and be very close to see the difference.
Sure.
This is an original dial that comes with the steel watch, and it's gorgeous. It's actually probably nicer than the white gold
The
one.
blue face.
It's gorgeous,
Yeah.
absolutely gorgeous. But wow, what an incredible piece for 20 grand. Guys, that's a goal to have because it's affordable, you know. It's something that you can set yourself a goal for. $20,000. Looks the same as my $140,000 one.
See that? I know.
Yikes. Wow. So what's your favorite piece out of all of these pieces? Oh, we wanted to go back to this. Sorry, because Adam, you were looking at that.
just because it's so big.
It's a Conquistador, Frank Muller Conquistador, right?
It is.
Steel or gold? Steel. Gold! Oh, I'm confused. It's heavy.
But is that because it has all of the diamonds?
Is it heavy enough? It's heavy. I think it's steel. What is it?
They come both ways. Steel.
Steel.
Yeah.
But it's a heavy. It could pass for
Nice weight. Yeah.
For a girl. Feel the weight of this, Adam, for a steel watch.
Yeah.
Heavy, right? So, what is the cost of something like this?
This one we would sell for 30,000.
A lot of diamonds for $30,000.
It's a big watch.
Huge watch. Huge.
Is this? I don't know. Is it over 50 millimeter?
I think it's actually 44 millimeter. 44 millimeter, but because it's square.
Gives it a big look.
If it was round, it would be here because it's still the same measurement.
But it's got the
But
corners.
it's got the corner, so it gives it that enormous look, and it really does
It's
look
huge
enormous.
looking.
Right?
Yeah.
Enormous.
Cool looking watch.
Beautiful
A lot of
watch.
look for the money.
A lot of look.
All right.
What is that?
This is one of my favorites.
Here we go. He saves the good ones.
There's guys that come in that want something that no one else has, that's really totally custom, totally different. And that's where this comes into play.
What is it? It's a Hublot.
But look at this, come on. I'll let you.
Oh, that is insane.
Look at the way they did the work. The way they cut the diamonds on a triangle.
Everything here is custom, right?
Yeah. The diamonds are in a triangle.
Can you see that? Is it in focus? Look at the sides of it. It's truly remarkable. So, how much is it? Even the crown. I've never seen that aftermarket. I've only seen that done from the factory. So that's really, really remarkable.
At the buckle. Look at this side.
Wow. How much is this, Peter?
This is really special. This one I would sell for about 140.
Okay, so I don't know what the list would be on that watch, but I'm assuming a lot more than that. Do you know what the list is?
If you can find it.
If you can find it.
Yeah,
What would it be, do you know?
I don't know.
Has to be $1 million though, I would think.
Close to it.
That is spectacular. Would you wear that?
Yeah.
Very special.
You're really changing. You know,
I'm
you went
worried.
from a black watch and now you're wearing a pink jacket with your white pants.
I know. I am genuinely getting a little bit concerned.
How did this
myself.
happen?
Too much time spent around you, mate.
I don't wear pink jackets
can I
with
put
flowers.
that on?
Actually, I do. Can you put it on?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Can you
put
take
it on.
this one off and do it for me? Because I'm holding the camera.
Can you hold this while I strip him of his
Sure.
watch?
Excuse me,
Okay.
can you hold this?
How do I do it?
While he
Press
holds can you hold it? Thank you.
Okay. I'm going to put this over here. I'll be careful not
Do
to drop
the
it.
honours.
Okay. You put it on because if he gets clumsy and drops it or his hand falls off or any of those things.
That's big.
I know, right?
Gosh.
You got it. There you go.
Need some Vaseline.
Right. That's what she said.
Behave yourself.
Uh-oh.
Oh, it doesn't fit.
Did you say that's what he said?
No, that's what you heard.
You get it.
Cinderella, you won't go to the ball. It doesn't fit. Oh, there we go. Oh,
Might be a bit tighter.
oh damn. Look at that. Okay.
Come on.
Do you like it?
Yeah. Christmas present?
One of a kind.
Buy yourself it. Yeah, I think that would be a good Christmas present for yourself.
Yeah.
I didn't
We
mean
can chip
I would
in.
buy it.
We can
You chip in, yeah.
Do you have any change?
If you buy that, I will buy you 3 straps that fit on it in any colour you want.
You get straps for free from people, though.
Listen,
I will give you 3 straps from wherever I get them from.
No, that thing, that is.
I insist that
awesome.
we chip in. Do you have any change?
You know, I
we have
probably
some
have
change.
$1.
Do you mind just opening this for me 1 second? Thanks, mate.
Adam's leaving. No, that's a beautiful piece.
Thank you.
Yeah,
I literally, look, my hand is dying.
Yeah, it's stopped his circulation.
Yeah.
Spectacular. Well,
You got it.
I'm so impressed.
That's
I'm
crazy.
so impressed. Even these, I've never seen anything quite like these. These are ladies, right?
Yes.
Cartier.
Yes.
God, it's got ladybugs on it.
Yes.
Wild.
How do you tell the time?
How many ladybugs are there?
Yeah, do the ladybugs? No, they don't.
You tell the time by looking on your iPhone.
Yeah, that's a good point. That's exactly what you do. How much is one of these?
8,000.
8?
Yeah. 9,000. Yeah.
For real?
Yeah. It's a great look.
I'm shocked. I thought he was going to say like 50 grand.
No.
8,000
Not at
for-
Peter Marco.
Cartier, ladies, fully diamond.
This is one of their best-selling watches.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Tell them.
Yeah. Somebody switch your phone off. Peter. Oh, he didn't even look to see who it was. He just killed the phone. I'm proud of you.
Just killed it. You know, there's the two-tone AP, the old rose gold. Here's a strap with yellow. Our paddock selection is really incredible. Two-tone.
Now, these have gone crazy recently.
Oh, they're ridiculous. Look at this one with the baguettes.
How
Look
much
at
is
the
that?
bezel. This is incredible.
How much is it, Peter?
This one I do for 120.
That doesn't sound that bad. I know it's an awful lot of money.
It's a
but
paddock.
For the type of money that these are selling for, I know the 5980s,
Yeah.
they retail for like $80,000 new if you're lucky enough to be able to buy one from Patek. And on the used market, they're like, what, 120 or something like
It's
that?
120, 130. And look at all the baguette work.
So this is 125,000?
Yes.
Wow. Beautiful piece.
Slick looking.
Very slick, very slick. And the workmanship is just incredible. You guys can't see this because it's obviously on camera, but it's so smooth. And oftentimes these are, rough when they're aftermarket, but these are so
No.
smooth, all
Yeah.
of the pieces.
Yeah. And this one has a lower profile. because it doesn't have any subdials in it.
Right.
So the movement's not as complicated, and it's a little thinner. So it's a little sleeker looking on the wrist.
Very, very nice. And I see you have, that's a 5980 right there.
Yeah, and then we have this and this. And
How much is the 5980?
this one is, let's see. You know, I would do this for 110.
Really?
It's very reasonable.
That's actually less than that one, but it doesn't have the baguettes. But
Right.
what do you think of that? Would you wear it?
Yeah, I would. I really would.
So you know what we do on these
He
now?
is changing.
Yeah, he's changing.
Getting a
I
bit
am.
worried about him
I
too.
am.
He's worried about himself. I'm worried about
I
it.
still love my G-Shock though.
I know you do. I know you do. He keeps joking he wants to watch, but every time I suggest something, nah, I want it. Right?
So,
Go ahead.
So when you set the diamonds in steel, they're almost bulletproof. They're very strong. The rose gold, or yellow gold, or white gold, especially in 18 karat, is very soft. So if you look at the side of the watch, you'll notice that the rose gold sections protrude a little bit. And the reason for that is we put layers of rose gold so that it has more strength and more meat, so to speak, to hold the stones before we set them.
I didn't know that, so I just learned something.
Isn't that correct?
Yeah, and you don't even feel it. It's still all feels
slightly raised.
Very slightly, yeah.
Yeah.
But that's incredible. I didn't know that, so I
Yeah.
just learned something.
Because otherwise the diamonds will fall out in the rose gold. But it's an
Spectacular
extra
piece.
step that a lot of people don't take time to do.
Spectacular, spectacular piece. Jacob. I see a Jacob. Have to take the Jacob up.
I see a Jacob.
I see another Jacob. Yeah, look. Twins. Well, not quite, but this is a fabulous piece as well.
Is this an older Jacob? Because I thought all of their stuff was kind of more modern looking now.
I think this is an older piece. But
Yeah, fairly older.
how much is this one?
This one would sell for about 180,000.
Jacob. 180,000. Which do you prefer?
I like this
I do too.
much better.
But this is very nice. 180,000. I'll put it back. Vacheron and Vacheron.
Yeah.
I've never seen you have Vacherons before.
Yeah. We had a couple requests, so we brought
May
them
I?
in. Yes.
Oh, I thought that was one piece of
Yeah.
purple and then they separated. That could have been a disaster. May I?
Yes.
Yeah, because you can't make earrings if you drop a watch, can you, Peter?
No.
Only diamonds.
You don't have two timepieces.
It would be pavé.
Yeah.
At that point, maybe a belt buckle.
I love this piece. This is the ultimate kind of going for dinner,
Yeah.
elegant, black
Real
tie.
Sure.
And what brand is this?
Vacheron.
Vacheron. I don't think I've heard you mention them before.
Vacheron is probably the closest you get to Patek without it being Patek as far as
It's been around a long time.
Long time. And they make an incredible watch. I mean, they really, really do. Very high-end movement.
More traditional style?
More traditionally. I don't have any Vacherons because they're generally a lot smaller, the cases. But,
Sure.
but when you look at that, this one does look incredibly
yeah, I
elegant.
can see you wearing that.
Yeah.
It has a name, this piece as well. I forget what it is. I don't know why I said I had a name. It had a name when I don't know what the name is, but it, does, it has a model that it has a name. And this, let me swap you.
Yeah.
This one is gorgeous. Now, is this factory or aftermarket?
This is all aftermarket.
And this one too?
Yes.
So how much is that?
This would sell for about 50,000.
So that is
But look
so
at
inexpensive compared to what you pay for that at
Yeah,
Vacheron.
look at all this work. Look at the
See, I
sides
thought
of
it
the
was
kit.
factory.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just so smooth. And this one I'm actually not familiar with, so I don't know what this would be.
So, humbly speaking,
Yes.
you can have a diamond setter that has been working next to his father since he's 15 and he could be 60 now. And he's got, 30, 40, 50 years of experience. This diamond setter could go out tomorrow and get a job setting diamonds for Hublot, AP, Rolex,
Right.
Vacheron, because he's just so talented. So it's the setter or the workmanship behind it. It's not necessarily the name, it's the
Theoretically,
Theoretically.
could be better than the factory because at the end of the day, the guy in the factory is a diamond setter.
Correct.
Right? Because he actually works at the factory doesn't necessarily make him any better than someone that doesn't.
correct.
So that's why, I personally, the majority of my watches that have any form of diamonds on, they are factory, but that's more because I'm a traditionalist.
Sure.
But when I look at this and I think to myself, that Rolex there, for example, is less than half of what I paid for it. It's the same.
Yeah.
I may be making a mistake.
Sure.
So
You could buy a couple more bicycles.
You could buy a couple more watches. You save money, right? Or bicycles. So tell us, what is this worth? What do we have here on the table?
Oh boy. I think I presented about 70, 75 watches to you. So, you know, it's got to be at least $6 million in watches.
$6 million.
6 million.
6 million?
6.
It's probably actually more than that.
Just a walk
Incredible.
in the park.
Where can you go, guys, and see $6 million worth of watches on a piece of glass? Come on!
Yes.
Thank you for this.
Oh, thank you.
So, guys, I'm lost for words, really. This is probably the best selection of blinged watches, and I'm going to call them blinged watches because that's what they are. Insane, totally insane. And I can't thank you enough for bringing these all out.
I appreciate it so much.
It's incredible.
Thank you.
This is your guy. I've got to tell you, if anybody wants a great deal on a watch, spectacular workmanship, and a good price,
Thank you.
hit my brother up.
Thank you so much. Thank you, bro.
Love you, man.
Love you too. Thank you.
Now give me my watches and my commission. You know what to do. Hit that subscribe button, hit the bell, and we're in it to win it. Let's see some watches.